want interactive live displacement, just add a dynamic paint to two different objects, one to canvas, one to brush. On the canvas, set it to displacement, and just have it displace the other object. And it works, okay? Just don't question it. It works. I promise. This is one we've all already heard of. It's from 2.9. It's the cloth brush. Cloth filter brush. Just go into sculpt mode. Use the cloth filter brush and it will look like cloth. Nothing much more to be said. It's kind of like magic. Just make sure you have enough subdivisions and it will look pretty cool. Just don't fool around too much or you can get some pretty broken looking results. So you want a sky texture in Eevee. Well, that's pretty easy. Just go ahead into the shading workspace, set it to world, put in a color ramp connected to the color, add those texture coordinate nodes, have the coordinates set to an object if you can, and just rotate it and move around the gradient till it looks good. Might be a good idea to use generated or normal coordinates, and change the color of the color ramp to make it actually sky colored. This is another cloth one. Just have an object, extrude it, make sure it has a bit of resolution, delete the everything but the edges on a part, and then add the cloth modifier and set it so that it's got sewing, and it will just act like it's sewing up, and it's pretty cool to watch. It's got some uses, but it does tend to explode if it's not the proper size. So you want a projector. CG Matter already did a video on this, but the basics is just have a spotlight, set it so that it's got a picture as the texture, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can do some extra node work to get rid of the pincushion effect and stuff, but it's pretty okay as it is. And honestly, the pincushion thing kinda reminds me of some lower end projectors that I've seen. So you want cool volumetric things, but you don't know how? Just use particles. That's all there is to say. When you go into the volumetric, when you go into the smoke and fluid tab, just on the emitter object, just set it so that the particles are the emitter and not the object, and you can get some pretty cool results if you know how to manipulate the particles. And that's pretty much all. Looks really cool if you can manage something, and just, yeah, use particles.